Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing another violet gray order, first impressions. Just got my order in the mail today. I have to say I've had pretty good experiences with violet gray. This is my second order ever, and everything's been shipping within a week. And even with the sale last weekend over Labor Day, I got it today, which is Friday, so less than a week actually. So I'm impressed. I picked up 4 products, and there are a couple cream makeup products, so we're staying on trend with that cream theme that's been going on. I also have a new moisturizer and a new body wash. So let's get into it. First of all though, I do want to show you my new background that is fully hidden by my body. So you're not really gonna appreciate it ever. I'm gonna turn though. I put my little bookshelf sort of thing, but you cannot see it at all. So let's go this way. You guys see that? It's got all my tchotchkes on it, mostly candles and stuff. That's what's going on behind me, but I realized kind of a waste of effort. I had my like drapery that was like a beach scene, the ocean, but I don't know, I didn't think it was appropriate for work and it looked a little funny, so now it's just a boring wall. I don't know, maybe I'll just get a painting or something. I wish you guys could see that. I just don't think you can see anything from the shoulders down, and my head takes up so much room of the frame. I don't know. Anyways, there's something back there. Our perfume of the day. I want to get into me using more perfume, so we're doing perfume of the day again, and this is Perfume Parlor's Agar Gold SV, which is stronger version. This is 0038. This is the dupe for Oud Wood Tom Ford. So Perfume Parlor, these ones in particular are oils, so they don't last long, but they're good and cheap, and they're pretty good duplicates, even though I've smelled this one, both version, the real one and this one. I say they're pretty close, but they are different. I mean, if you have a really sensitive nose, you're gonna know, but it's very masculine, it's clean, I like it. Alright, so I only have some moisturizer on from earlier in the day, and I'm a little bit shiny because it's past almost 6 o'clock. So you can see I have some dew, but I do want to try the new moisturizer. And let me just do an overview of all the products specifically so you guys can see if you want to keep watching. So the moisturizer, Augustinus Bader, the cream, not the rich cream, but the regular cream. And this is the smaller size. Did not get the bigger one, that is way too much money. This is 15 milliliters, 0.5 ounces. And this is on violet gray. It might be sold out. When there was a sale last week for 20% off for Labor Day, or some sort of VIP sale or something, I got an email about, and I got first dibs. This was like sold out initially, the smaller size, when I was like looking around for stuff, and I had to wait until someone took it out of their cart before I could buy it. So I was lucky to get this size. This is less than $100. I think it's around $80, and then I got 20% off on top of that. So otherwise I wouldn't even consider trying this, but it's so popular. A lot of people seem to love it. It seems to be, you know, selling out, bestseller, so I just wanted to try it. I don't necessarily need a moisturizer right now at this moment. I have a couple in the wings, but I just wanted to try it for you guys, and if I end up liking it, I hope not. It's just so much money. But, you know, I'm glad I got it on sale. I love the packaging. It's really pretty. Anyways, before we get into that, I got a body wash. This is the Necessaire The Body Wash, in sandalwood. They have a unscented, I believe, and another scent. This is 250 milliliters, 8.4 ounces. It looks like a big bottle when you're holding it, but in terms of body washes, I think this is pretty small. Not gonna lie. This is the packaging. Very simple. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that. RMS Beauty, I got this luminizer palette, luminizer quad, and this is all cream, like highlighty shades, different colors. You can use it all over the face. And then I got another cream product. This is the Jillian Dempsey lid tint, and it looks like blush, but it goes on your eyes. So we're gonna try it out. I mean, if I like it after I swatch it, I will put it on my cheeks. This is in the color Lilac. I just thought it was a good color to try. Since I'm doing so many cream products these days, I thought, you know, let's just add to the pile. Alright, so those are the 4 products we're talking about. Let's put on some lotion first. So I am absolutely trying this cream with you on screen for the first time. I love this packaging. I love the copper. It's weighty. It feels like the bottle from Sunday Riley Good Jeans. That kind of weight. Here is the box it came in. Ooh, this says it's only good for 6 months. It's got this nice textured box. You know, I think it's pretty. It's a little bit basic for how much the full size is really expensive. I kind of want like gold all over the packaging for how much this costs. Or at least more of the copper and not so minimalist. I don't know. I guess it looks pretty on your shelf, but if there wasn't any copper, this wouldn't have that luxury look to it. I mean, the blue is nice. I don't know. These are just my first opinions. Some of you may love this. I'm just gonna read the back real quick. Inspired by 30 years of research and innovation, this ultra lightweight, instantly hydrating cream powered by our proprietary TFCB helps to transform the complexion and replenish moisture. The cream delivers vibrant, healthy, radiant skin and a firmer, smoother appearance for all skin types. And applied to dry, cleansed skin morning and evening. I don't really know what great ingredients are in here, but we're just going to quickly scan. Some glycols, glycerin, shea butter, aloe, squalene, rice protein, sunflower seed oil, ceramide, soybean, ascorbic acid, potassium sorbate, made in Germany. Okay, I believe there's a little insert in here. See if we can get any more out of this. I don't know what TFC8 is, but it's something they developed. I guess that's the really cool thing about this, right? There's an asterisk. No, there's a registered mark for TFC8. Hopefully there's some information about there on their website that tells you what this proprietary ingredient is, because it's not on the container, it's not in the insert, certainly not on the bottle. There's really no information on here. So yeah, I don't love that, but I get it. Maybe it's really complicated to explain. Let's just go for it and try it. Okay. So I know there's not a lot of product in here and I paid a ton of money for what I'm getting, but this is how I know how to try things, is to buy the smallest size. So this isn't the rich cream, and I didn't get that because I generally don't get super rich creams for my face. I'm a little bit combo. But you can see how it's slowly kind of dripping down. This feels very wet and lotion-like. Like it doesn't feel like a thick cream at all, which makes sense since they have the other version. This smells like chemical, but not too bad. It doesn't really smell like anything. I don't know if this is considered fragrance free, but I don't see any fragrance in it. But please double check yourself. It's definitely whatever smell I smelled. It's gone now. So you can see my skin shiny. It does seem to absorb pretty quickly. There's a little bit of filminess. It feels nice. You can see this hand is shinier than this one. First impressions, I just saw that their proprietary ingredient is down here on their list, and the ingredients start up here to here, so there's not a whole lot of that. It's like on the bottom third, fourth of the list. You want something like that to be a little bit higher, so whatever their proprietary ingredient is not a whole lot of the lotion, so keep that in mind. But my hand does feel nice. I do want to put it on my face. Yeah, not really smelling a whole lot. It spreads nicely. It's not too thick. I have a feeling for those of you that are really oily, you're maybe gonna want to do not 2 pumps like I just did, but just one, and maybe even dot, because it kind of feels a little bit much, a little bit too much moisture. But it's a nice texture. I can already feel it soaking in. I think I get why people like this, but based on like texture alone, I'm like, it is absorbing. I'll take that back. It feels really wet at first and like too much, and then it just soaks right in. So maybe those of you that are oily will be okay with it. But like kind of first impressions, I'm not seeing how amazing it is, but I have to keep using it. Maybe it's one of those things that over time it will repair and hydrate my skin, so my skin actually needs less lotion. That's always the goal. But yeah, I mean, it feels okay. I think what's different about this, there's no scent, so doesn't feel luxurious. It absorbs quickly. Some people like to have that heavier, thicker feeling of a moisturizer, especially at night. This isn't gonna give you this. Maybe the rich cream does. I would have liked to have a comparison, but it's just too much for me. Let's see, can I open the bottle? It's always another question that I want to know. Can I get in here when it runs out? Or am I gonna destroy it? It looks like it's not really meant to be open and scooped out. Oh boy. But maybe I could jig it once I get to that point. I just don't want to break it yet. But for some of you that really love getting every last drop, especially from an expensive cream like this, not so easy. But I mean, look at the lid. That's the money you're paying for. I don't know, it feels nice and absorbed quickly. I can't really say much beyond that. I'm not like, I don't know what their proprietary ingredient is, but I'm not like super impressed by the ingredient list. I mean, it looks fine. There's a couple oils, there's squalane. It checks off a lot of boxes. It does say retinyl palmate, which I don't know what that is. I think it checks a lot of boxes for sure. I just don't know in reality, like if you were a dermatologist or an esthetician, how you would really rate this one. I bet a lot of people have like overrated thoughts about this. I'm kind of getting that impression just from putting it on, reading about it, just minimally, but I know a lot of people love it. It does absorb quickly. That's probably a huge plus for a lot of people. All right, let's move on. I talk a lot about skincare sometimes and I just ramble on forever. Let's go to the body wash. I wanted to get this during the Nordstrom sale there's a duo with the body cream. I thought about like, should I get this or the body cream? I have a ton of lotion right now. So I was like, the body cream is fragrance free. There's no option to get fragrance in it. So I'm like, it has to be an amazing texture for me to really love it, and I'm not sure that it was going to be. So I opted for the fragrance body wash. And I have a ton of body wash too. I just really wanted to try this brand for once, just because I see it everywhere and I just want to know, is it good? And obviously I haven't washed myself with it yet, but I can tell you about the scent. It smells very herbally, like a tree. I don't know that I necessarily get the whole sandalwood. I don't know exactly what sandalwood smells like on its own. It smells very herbally, it smells like a tree. That's all I have to say. Because it's so herbally, it's a little bit more masculine. It's not fruity, it's not floral. It's obviously just sandalwood, just tree-like. So if you like that kind of clean scent, I think this would be a great unisex one. Yeah, it's nice. Feels very liquidy when I put my finger in there. Yeah, it feels like a gel, actually. You can see it's very slippery. Feels like a gel. Let me read about it a little bit because it says multivitamin body wash. Cleanse, nourish, balance. It's a daily multivitamin cleanser. Massage for rich foam. It does seem like it has some sort of soap in it at the top. Glycerin, sugarcane extract, apple fruit extract, orange fruit, lemon fruit, camilla, some sort of seed oil, meadow foam. Alright. Sandalwood oil, rosewood oil, ginger root oil. Okay. Patchouli. So to me, this is why I don't just smell sandalwood. It's got a variety of fragrance oils in it. So there's a blend of fragrance in here. It smells good. It's just very clean herbal. Okay, it lasts for 12 months. You can recycle it. I don't have a lot of info on here. Again, this is the box. Very simple packaging. That seems to be a trend for all these new brands. Okay, here's the back on the box. A little bit more info. Multivitamin. It's got A, B3, C, E, omega-6, omega-9. It's a gel. Okay, that makes sense. It's a pH of 5.5, 6.5. Okay. That's it. All the other sides are in different languages. So I think what people like about this brand, even like skincare people, is that it's got a lot of good skincare ingredients. I'm just a little bit, it's a body wash, so having all these fragrance oils isn't terrible, and that's probably why they only make fragrance-free lotion, because that actually stays in your body. You don't want all those fragrance oils staying on your body, supposedly. Some people don't mind it, but it's not supposed to be like great for your skin to leave fragrance oils on it. So they also make an exfoliating, so I think the lotion is exfoliating, which is good. So it's like skincare for your body. It's juiced up. It is pricey though, but I think a lot of like body lotions that do have like active ingredients are always really pricey. They have a deodorant. I don't really know what else they have besides body wash, exfoliator, lotion, deodorant. But anyways, we're gonna try this in the shower. I want to see them expand. I just want to see more offerings besides their like limited collection. Alright, but that's kind of my first take on the scent, at least. So we have 2 cream makeup products. I do want to put, so I put on my lotion. I do kind of want to just pause here, put on my other products, and then we'll go into the creams just to save you all some time and from me like over chatting your ear off. Alright, so I put on my Chantecaille Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer. It seemed to blend pretty well with the Augustinus Bader cream. I didn't have any pilling, but this is a tinted moisturizer. I generally don't have issues with like skincare or not meshing well with tinted moisturizers, but sometimes foundations don't play well with skincare. So I would have to try that cream again with like a real foundation just to see. I have a feeling it wouldn't be a problem because it absorbs so well. And if you do get pilling, I would say make sure you're waiting a little bit before you put on makeup and just use less, because I really don't think that one has an issue, but it just depends on what type of product you're using on your face for foundation as well. So I put on some concealer, just a little bit. I put eye primer, the ABH, on this eye and not on this side, just because I want to compare with the lid tint how it's gonna look. I put on my Chanel Glow bronzer cream thing. I don't have any powder on because I wanted to swatch all this stuff first before committing to powder, because I may want to put some of this stuff as a cream before I powder, especially the highlighter, and this may work as a blush. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch the lid tint to see. It comes very shiny when you start rubbing in. Almost looks like, feels like a lip balm or a lip gloss or something. So you can see how shiny that is. I'm a little scared to put this on my eye. I've never really tried like something like this on my eye. Hopefully it dries down. Seems like it might. I did a little bit of rubbing in. I'm just gonna make it real thick and see if it actually dries down. I actually think this would work for a blush. It's just gonna be very shiny, so let's go ahead and do that first. This seemed to be a pretty popular product on Violet Grey, and I've never really seen this brand, Jillian Dempsey, anywhere else. Is she related to Patrick Dempsey? These are just the thoughts that occur in my head when I see that last name. It smells kind of waxy. It's a little bit strange of smell, but that's okay. It's not bad, just kind of chemical. So I have a little bit of a pink going on there now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my eyes. We're gonna do both sides. Ooh. I'm a little worried how much I'm gonna have to apply to see a lot of color. I maybe should have got a darker color, because this is really light and I don't want to have that thick of a cream on my eyelid. Ugh. I just know I'm gonna get hair in it. Hopefully this dries down. Okay, I'm putting it on the eye with no primer. I don't know if this just is not the color for me. It's just not really showing up. I definitely get that shiny, dewy texture. But you'd think, I mean, if this doesn't show up on me, maybe it, I mean, if you're super pale, perhaps it looks better on you. Yikes. I think it shows up a little bit better on this eye because I had the primer on, so it made my base really just a white background, but wow. Well, this is a bit odd. I haven't had a product this disappointing in a long time. Sorry, I don't mean to say that, Jillian Dempsey, I don't. Maybe I got the wrong color because it's just too close to my skin tone. But I bet this wouldn't show up on a majority of people unless you're very, very fair. I think I'm pretty fair. I have a glossy lid, so perhaps I could put something on top of it and it would make it glossy. I don't know, maybe this is really supposed to be a cheek product. I have no idea. Let me read the back of this. This is the box. It came a little bit dented. It says satin eyeshadow. What? How is this a satin eyeshadow? Finger friendly satin eyeshadow. Just swipe and you're done. It has a lot of oils in it. Wax, cocoa seed butter, cornstarch, sunflower, shea butter, coconut oil. Whew. Not tested on animals. I don't get it. I don't get this product. Why is this so popular? I suppose you could throw this on like after a workout if you wanted something on your eyelids. I just don't know that this color is gonna do it for a lot of people. Interesting. I don't like the texture either. It's too goopy. I don't know. Who is this for? That's what I want to know. Who is this for? Okay, moving on. Oh boy. Like, who gets away with a glossy lid? Alright, we're gonna try the RMS Luminizer Quad. That's what the box looks like. This is the packaging. It's like a basic square compact in white, very clean looking. We have 4 cream products here. It comes with a mirror. And I believe this is Luminizer X, Luminizer Nude, Champagne Rosé, Champagne Fizz. These 4 high impact luminizers can be worn alone, blended for a custom glow, or mixed into any product for super luminosity. Okay, I like the versatility of that. Okay, so these are creams. So again, a little bit nervous. It looks like the product has been sweating, but it has been pretty hot outside. I almost want to use a brush, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna dig in. This feels very similar to what I just put on, the lid lacquer, lid tint. So this is the shade, and I think I have ruined that arm. We're gonna start over on this arm. I'm gonna swatch the eye tint again, and then we're gonna swatch all these luminizers. I thought about just getting one luminizer, but I really wanted the extreme one, just because, I don't know, I felt like it would go with my skin. Alright, here it is once again. This feels a little bit slippery. Oh yeah, there you go. This is very silvery. Pretty though. It's what I like to see. Alright, we're gonna go into the nude. I have to say it feels like a little bit waxy at first. I think the heat of your hand has to really break things up. So this is a bit deeper. I could see putting this on your eye if you have lighter skin tone. It's a bit too dark of a highlight. If you want to use it as a highlight, you can put this on your eye. If you like the glossy, natural look. I don't know how natural a glossy eyelid is. I think you only get glossy eyelids when you're sweating. But hey, what do I know? Alright, this is Champagne Fizz. These are very like lit from within, see-through. I know they look very kind of blinding, but I'm kind of layering over the same spot. So if you were to blend this out, it looks a little bit less concentrated. And then we're doing the rosé, Champagne Rosé. Who doesn't want some of that? This is very wet when I rub it in. Okay, that's pretty too. I say all of them work pretty well for me, except for the deepest one, which I'm not too surprised by. But the Champagne Rosé, even though it looks a little bit deep in the pan, is sheer enough to like work on anybody. Just a little bit of shine. Alright, so this is pretty. I'm a little worried about the texture, like drying out, because it's very wet. Okay, this says layer shades for a custom glow or wear individually to highlight cheekbones, inner corners of eyes, and Cupid's bow. For added radiance, wear alone on eyelids or lips. Okay. So there's 4.8 grams, 0.16 ounces of product. It says 9 months. Okay, that makes sense. So for how much product you get, I think you're gonna have a hard time using this all in 9 months unless you're a makeup artist and this is your go-to. What do I want to do? I kind of want to use the rosé on my eyes because it matches the lid tint. But oh boy, I'm gonna be a grease ball mess. For sure. I'm gonna get hair in my eye and it's just gonna get stuck to this. Like, I don't know if you guys can see now, like how wet looking it is. It feels very wet. And maybe, just maybe, I have a melted product from shipping. So it might be a good idea for me to put this in the fridge before I use it, and maybe, hopefully, it will still spread around okay with it being chilled. Have you guys ever done that with this? How many of you actually own this? Know what I'm talking about? Because I think RMS doesn't come out with a lot of new stuff, and their star product is like their luminizer, and they have it for different skin tones and individual pieces. And I never owned it before, but I kind of wanted all of these. So I'm gonna do the extreme one as a highlight. This is we're gonna layer it on. So because it's a cream and because it's kind of a topper, it's not like, it's very sheer and see-through. Even the extreme one isn't really that extreme of a highlight in my opinion. It still looks really natural and lived in. Oh boy, I have a lot of cream on my face. I hope I don't break out. Creams always worry me. I'm just gonna, oh boy. I think I need to put some powder down. I wonder how powder is gonna look on top of all of this. Concealer just came off because I tried to dab some of the glow. This is a little too creamy for me, I think. I think from far away it doesn't look bad, but I think I just don't know how long this will last. I don't know, let me know what you guys think on how my application should be with the lid tint or the highlighters. Maybe I'm just putting too much. I think the highlighter is fine. I'm just nervous about the eye area and putting it around here and then it getting into my concealer, you know? And then just sort of creeping in this area, which I have a lot of pores. I don't really want to highlight. Yeah, this still isn't setting. I don't think these are dry down products. Don't I look like a slippery mess? I really wanted to like this stuff. Alright, let's do a lip product and we're gonna put some of this on top. So I'm gonna use a matte lipstick and a lip liner, and hopefully the highlighter kind of makes it come alive. So I'm using the Sephora, no, apparently not. I'm using Flower Beauty, I thought that's what I grabbed. Flower Beauty Petal Pout Lip Liner. I think I haven't been using this because it's very brown. And then we're using Pat Luxe Trance. So it's not a matte, it's a Luxe Trance. This is Realness. I just wanted to do some sort of nude with this mess of a look. That lip liner goes pretty well. I don't know which highlighter is gonna go well over this. I could see putting nude actually. Can't really see that though. I just rubbed off my lips. I don't really love that either. Okay, got a little bit of glow on my lip. I think I'm gonna have to try this all again after I put this in the fridge. And I don't think this lid tint works on my cheeks because I can't really see it that well. It's pretty much gone. Just like I can't really see it on my eyelid. Like it's not concentrated enough to be a blush. I don't know, very bizarre product. I'm gonna give RMS Beauty a pass because I think this is a bit melted. And I don't think the highlighter looks bad on my cheeks. I think it looks, you know, like a natural highlight. I don't know that I could use this on the inner corner because it's a little goopy, and I'm not usually doing all gloss on my eyelids. So I think the goopy with the powder, I just can't see that working too well. So I'm gonna attempt to try to powder some of my face before I turn into a pizza. I'm gonna use the Chantecaille, what is this? The loose powder in light. And just gonna give it a little bit of a tap. And I put all my brushes away, of course. Yikes. So I'm just gonna use my poof. And hopefully we get more precise application. I could totally see using the luminizing quad without any makeup. If you just want to kind of highlight your bare skin, I think it would work. I am concerned though, if I was wearing like a real actual foundation and not a tinted moisturizer, that if I really blended in the cream highlight, it would disturb the foundation. Just because it's so wet. It's not like a traditional cream product that's a little bit drier. But again, I'm gonna have to try this after some refrigeration. I didn't realize after I actually put my finger in the product like how wet it actually is. To tap out some of the grease because I know more grease is just gonna show up naturally. I feel like very 90s with this lip liner and lipstick shade. It's like very minimal. Okay, well, I'd be lying if I say I was like loving all of this. I am a little bit, disappointed. I don't know that this is gonna be saved with refrigeration. Just because the color, like why would you make such a sheer color? It's super natural, but it's almost like you're better off not paying the money and just licking your eyelids. Oh man, I don't want to be mean. I'm gonna put some blush that shows up, some actual blush. We're doing the Chantecaille Cheek Gelée and Happy. Some peachy pink. So this is a gel formula, and you can see like how fast it shows up and how little effort it is to put it on. And it just feels normal. Like I think it makes sense for this to go on the eyes, like a gel application rather than like a dewy lip balm. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, we're gonna finish up this look with just mascara. I did my lips, so I'm using the By Terry Lash Expert Twist Brush. I have been using this for a little bit now, and I don't love it. I think the bristles aren't long enough to get really easily in between all my lashes at the base. So it just kind of skims my lashes than really coating them. And when I do the twist, I really don't like it like that when I do this. and it becomes curved and bumpy actually. So you can see how it's bumpy. I really don't like applying it when it's like that, so I just prefer the straight brush. And I'm still using it, but it's one of my least favorite mascaras that have bought recently that I'm trying out. It just feels like a very plastic brush, and yeah, as I said, the bristles aren't, I don't know if there's, I think it's because they're not long enough or they're not spaced out like I normally like. And maybe this really helps with defining and anti-clumping. I prefer, I guess, a mascara that goes on the clumpier side personally, rather than like taking forever to build up because you can't get product on your lashes. So I do think my Rapid Lash is working. My lash enhancer I'm trying. I think I'm noticing some results. You can especially tell with mascara on. You can't really tell with no makeup, but we're very natural today. So I put on a whole bunch of powder. I put on my gel blush. I think this is as good as it's gonna get with the products that I bought. Yeah, please let me know if you guys have tried any of this, including the Augustinus Bader cream, or if you've tried the Rich cream, doesn't really matter, or if you've tried anything from the brand. Do you like anything? And please say why. And, you know, do you feel like you look younger? Do you feel like your skin's more moisturized? Did it do your taxes? Like, what do you like about it? Also, anyone that's tried Necessaire, if you tried any of the other fragrance body washes, do you like them? Have you tried this? Do you like it? Do you like the lotion? Because I am curious. And then, have you tried anything from this brand or these products? Jillian Dempsey or RMS Beauty. How do I get these products to work in their best way and for them to live their best life on me? Because I don't know how. I've never really had this experience where like right away I've had not a great impression. But I just think it's hard to work with such liquidy, creamy products. I will say the highlighter, what it has going for it is that the highlighter just shows up really easily. Whereas the lid tint, I don't, can you guys see it? And I think you definitely need a primer because you can really easily see it creasing right here. You can still see it creasing on the primer side, but not as much. And I think you can just kind of see it a little bit better on this side. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? I mean, maybe I have the wrong shade. If you have a different shade in this and you like it and it actually shows up, let me know. I get the whole point of no makeup, being really sheer, easy to apply, the finger application. I get that. That's part of the reason why I bought it. But you have to consider people that at least go for the medium skin tone in your target audience when you're thinking about eyeshadow shades, because if you make something so light that I think I'm in the fair range of skin tones and it doesn't even show up on me, that's not a good look. That's not good for your brand. Just gonna be blunt about it. I just don't understand it. But, you know, I have some strong opinions. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts on any of this. If you have any questions, let me know. Please comment below, click like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.